Okay, I'm Julian Hampson. I'm the Design Director and Sustainability Ambassador for the Acorn Property Group. We've invested in planting a lot of trees, 1,140 trees, which is to help offset the carbon emissions from the last couple of years. So I'm here with Tim Oliver, who's the founder and owner of Wanderlands, and he's going to tell me all about how it works.
We're putting in here over 3,000 native broadleaf trees. 12 species in here, from your classic oaks to your maples to your hawthorns, your hazel, etc. So a good mixture, because the soil likes the type of trees, the species we're putting in. And we always only plant native broadleaf because it's the longevity of what we're trying to re-establish and restore the overall environment. I mean, the UK has lost an enormous amount of woodland over the last century. If we don't restore native broadleaf trees and then the corresponding ecosystem around it, then we are going to continue to go in a downward spiral from a climate perspective.
How long is it going to take before we can see a proper woodland here and take these plastic pipes out and actually walk through what feels like woodland with all the wildlife running through it?
So I'd say in 5 years' time, you will actually see these piping down, but you can walk through it and you actually see and identify the trees in a very sort of easy manner.
How many tons of CO2 does one of these trees offset during its lifetime, and how long does that take?
A native broadleaf tree would take in its lifetime, and the way we manage it, and that's in line with the Woodland Carbon Code scheme, is that it's over a 100-year program. And then in that 100 years, 1 ton will be absorbed and stored by a tree. It gets to optimum level round about 40 to 50 years. Every tree in here is numbered, every single one, and then loaded onto our database. So people can actually go and identify. You'll have your numbers of your trees sent to you, and you'll be able to actually go to them and see how they're doing.
What's the regulations and how is it controlled? How can we be confident about it?
Well, I think you can definitely be confident about it, because certainly in Wanderlands, one thing I was absolutely passionate about when we set the company up was that we would only use chartered environmentalists, chartered ecologists or chartered land agents to assess the land which we purchase or we actually negotiate with landowners to release, to make sure the ecology is absolutely certified. And all our ecologists who we work with are part of the Institute of Ecology and Environmental Management, so if you like, the professional body. So there are measures for such things as biodiversity net gain units, and they're available through DEFRA. And from the woodland side of it, it's managed through the Forestry Commission and Woodland Carbon Code.
Okay, well that's really good to know, because I think to have the confidence that it's all monitored by DEFRA, we get the right certificates, and the people that we work with, the partners and the investors, and the people who work for Acorn, they want to know that it's all being done properly. So what we're trying to do is offset the operational carbon emissions from the business. So that includes running the offices, the construction sites, people travelling around to and from the office, and all the sort of ancillary activities. So this is a great part of that package which complements that. We'll be seeking to reduce our carbon emissions internally, but the investment in growing trees is the other part of that package, so we see those very much as working together.